I wanna be different, I wanna be changed, till all of me is gone, and all that remains is a fire so bright, the whole world can see that there's something different, so come and be different in me.
Hi everyone, it's LaTanya Nixon. I am here today. Today's August 26th. I am here today to kind of talk to you about how my day was. For those who have just started watching me or don't know my story, I was diagnosed with breast cancer on July 29th. So it's still really fresh. July 31st, So it's been less than a month since I've known. And when I found out, as any woman, when they find out they have breast cancer, you are traumatized. You don't know what to think. And in my earlier videos, for those who got a chance to watch it, my earlier videos, I was like freaking out because I just did not know what to expect. And so anyway, I've gone to my doctors and whatnot. And so I've got, a pretty decent prognosis, thank the Lord. But, today I went with my husband to meet the surgeon. I had already met the surgeon, Corey, who had not met the surgeon. So I did a video log earlier today, just talking with Corey as we were sitting there waiting for the surgeon to come and tell us everything about what was going to happen. So one of the things is I'm having surgery on the 13th. There's going to be a lumpectomy. And they're going to go in, they're going to remove the cancer out, and they're going to, everything around it, they're going to try to get rid of it or cut it out. And so now I've got two options to consider. Here's the thing. It's either radiation or chemo. Radiation is probably what I'm going to be able to go for because it doesn't appear that my cancer is advanced enough that it requires chemotherapy, thank the Lord. I'm really in this phase of eating organically because cancer feeds off of sugar, for those who don't know, so which means your body has a toxic reaction to sugar products or things that turn into sugar, bread, pasta, all those things, and the cancer feeds on it. So I was already eating pretty healthy anyway, but this is giving me more motivation to really cut back because, I'm trying to eat healthily. So again, let me try to, so you can see it. And, it may not look that great. I hope you can see it. It's basically avocado, ground turkey, and chickpeas. Really super easy to make. And honestly, it's delicious. So again, chemotherapy is probably not going to be what I have to worry with. Radiation is something that I'm going to have to do. Statistic. 45 to 50% chance that I will get that occurred, so will reoccur without the radiation or some kind of treatment to kill off the cells. But there are two options. Option number one, radiation, 6 weeks, every day, Monday through Friday, for 15 to 20 minutes. That's number one. Number two is something called SAVI, S-A-V-I. It's kind of a newer treatment for cancer victims. And really, basically what it is that they go in with a catheter and they insert it into the cavity where they pulled out the cancer, and they just zap you there. So it seems really invasive, but not really so, because the other way is that the radiation just kind of beams on the area that your cancer was located, and that risks your skin burning. It risks all kinds of things. And so I'm at these two options of what seems to be a little bit more invasive because they're going back inside of my breast. But that particular one is only 5 days. I go twice a day, 6 hours in between. So let's say I go at 10, I have to go back by like 4, and the treatment is still 5 or 10 minutes. And so that's where I am right now, just trying to figure out what it is I'm going to do about that. The radiation treatment, that's kind of a typical radiation treatment, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 15 to 20 minutes. And a radiation beam basically Women, you know how we go to get a mammogram, how to put your arm up, and then just zap your breast. And I really just wasn't cool with that. And so, but here's the thing. The thing about the other treatment, like I said, is Savvy. And this is just a brochure, Savvy. And it talks about what exactly Savvy is, and it is an acronym, I'm sure. It's called Strut Adjusted Volume Implant. And it's basically a catheter, and it kind of looks like this little thing here, and that's inserted. It literally is inserted. See that there? It's inserted directly into your breast, and see how it's kind of like a wheel kind of thing, and the radiation is fed in between those little 4 or 5 little prong things. The things stick out here. They shoot the radiation through that. It goes inside and does its work. And so, and that's it. The weird thing is that the catheter kind of sticks out of your breast when not in use, which is very interesting. And it's twice a day for 15 or 20 minutes for 5 days. When I first heard that, I thought 5 days, 2 times a day? Wow, that seems a lot. I mean, that seems like a whole lot. It's a whole lot that I don't know that I'm interested in doing, honestly. So, at first, when I first heard it, I just was not really excited or impressed to even talk about it because it sounded like it was just way too intrusive. But as I've been doing the research on it, I mean, it really has so many ways to connect with the people. Something's called SavvySisters.com. They have a Facebook page and a Twitter application that you can utilize, and it gives you stories about women and videos and testimonials, and I don't know, guys. I'm praying that I qualify, because again, the only way that I qualify for something like this is if when they go in on the day of my surgery and they find that my lymph nodes are clean. I'm praying that they are. If they are, then I qualify for that surgery. And where I was a little bit skeptical before when I first heard about that, I honestly think that that's probably something I'm going to do. Just because I don't want to be involved with 6 weeks worth of surgery for something that can be handled in 1 week. I mean, sorry, 6 weeks worth of therapy for something that could be handled in 5 days. And one of the things that they say is, hold on, let me get to it. Savvy is exceptional for the working professional with a busy schedule. As a business, and this is just a quote from this lady. As a business owner, I did not have the time for 6 weeks of radiation treatment, nor could I afford to have any side effects. And the side effects with the radiation is really horrible. Darkening of skin, deformity of your breast, the possibility of heart, lung, or even liver damage. And so this woman says it was painless and it was over and done in the 5 days. That seems like an easy fix. Now certainly, what you want to think about, of course, is this particular option the best option in terms of making sure it goes away? Well, it has not been proven, and I've done the research, that it's any less effective than if you were to do the regular the regular radiation treatment. So since that's the case, and if I qualify, why not do it? And that's just my option. Some people are like, oh, that's too much, I don't want to do that. Some hanging out my breast, yada, yada, boom, boom, whatever. And that's fine if that's not what you want to do. It's you and your body and your family, whatever. But when I talked to my husband, Corey, he was just like, hey, look, whatever's going to get the job done and whatever is going to be the most effective thing for you. This is such a horrible thing for you doing, eating while I'm videotaping this. I'm horribly sorry. This is what it is. But yeah, I think I'm going to do it. So the hope and the prayer is now that on the 13th, when I get my surgery and they check out my lymph nodes to find out whether or not I'm good for the surgery. Good for that option. That's the prayer. I'm good for the option. I really think I'm going to do the Savvy and the strut adjusted volume implant Savvy. Okay, SAVI. I really think that I'm going to do that. So I just want to bring you up to date on where I was right now with my journey. I believe God, and I know that He is faithful, and whatever it is I come up with, God is going to take me through it. I'm a woman of faith. To you women out there who either have just gotten your diagnoses, trust me, I understand. When you hear the word cancer, something metamorphical happens to your brain. It's like it's like you're literally just frozen in time, and it's almost like you have an out of body experience. Like, surely they didn't tell me that I had cancer. And like I've said before, cancer in my family doesn't really exist. Although there's been a few like distant cousins or wherever, but in my direct family, my sister, my mom, my aunts, that is not really an issue. And so my lifestyle did not did not predict that I would do that. Weight wise, I'm sure, there are people who probably feel like I'm bigger than what I need to be. I'm 5'2.5". I'm 170 pounds. Okay. And so I feel like I'm a decent enough weight. Of course, the national averages or whatever says that, I probably should be about 150 pounds. But for me and my body, I'm fine with the weight that I am. Bottom line is, long story short, I understand those women who just got your diagnoses. I get it. You're terrified. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to think. Women of faith, you go back and forth. You're challenged with, you're going to believe God, but your fear. You're going to believe God, but your family's reactions. You're going to believe God, but this, but that, but this. I get it. You're human. Accept the fact that it's okay to have some feelings about this that are not completely Christian correct, I guess. And what I mean by that is that everything you get, I believe God, faith, I got up, and you just walk away. No, you have a right to feel whatever you're feeling. God understands. If you're a woman of faith and you've been declaring your victory in this situation, I believe with you. I believe that God is going to heal your body. I do. But at the same time, there are instances when people don't make it through this journey. All right. And so you are faced with those thoughts as well. Well, I'm sure that person who died with cancer, they probably thought they were going to make it too. Okay. So you are forced with all of these things. And I'm still at the beginning of my journey. Like I said, it's been less than a month. It'll be a month on this Friday that I even knew I even had cancer. And so I'm still like, I believe, and I do. I really, really do. But I'm human, and I get to feel whatever I need to feel about it. I'm not going to apologize for those feelings. I'm going to rely on God because He's all that I have right now in terms of me managing my mind. I have a great support system. I have family who's rallied with me, behind me. My mom, my sister, who's been right there with me. My friend circle is just amazing. I've got besties that are praying with me every Wednesday. And so I get it. But I'm human and I feel too. So I will say to you, woman who just got your diagnoses, or you're in the middle of your treatment, or wherever you are in your journey, I understand. I sympathize with you. I understand. I love you in Christ. I'm praying for you. Believe me, I am praying for you. I've been toying with, like I said, on Wednesdays, I have a women's group of a circle of friends and family who are aware of what's going on with me, who are praying with me right now as I go into this next phase of this journey, and that's surgery. Who are praying with me, praying for me, And I really have been thinking about kind of broadening that a little bit and making that circle a little bit bigger, so that people can put their thoughts and their prayers in that circle along with themselves, and say, I want to join your circle of prayer too. I want to be a part of that sister group because I'm struggling with what's going on with me. And then there's a lot of people, unfortunately, that don't have a good, strong family, friend circle to rally around you. That is, but my husband and my children, they are so about me right now, and they always have been, really, but they really are just, focusing their love and attention on me and what I need. And I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. And so I've really been thinking about kind of opening it up, making it a little bit of a family kind of situation, so that other people who may not have that level of support can kind of tie right into what I'm doing. And I'm thinking, I'm thinking about names of what I'm going to name this group and this, that, and the fourth. It's really not a commercialized thing for me. It really is about support as we are going through this journey. This is tough. I know it's 2019 and we've got lots of great new techniques and treatments like the Savvy and all that other stuff. But cancer's cancer, and cancer can kill you. Okay? Cancer can kill you. You have to decide that you're going to live and not die. Okay? And you have to decide that by declaring it with your mouth, but also by doing things to make sure that you do what you have to do to be okay. And part of that is and going back, long story short, part of that is allowing yourself to feel your emotions, whatever they are, and then cast them off to God. I feel this way. I feel sad. I feel lonely. I feel confused. I feel, oh my God, I feel scared. But God, I'm going to give it to you because I don't know what else to do with it. You can't change it. I'm a woman. I'm an executive. I'm a type A personality. And so I am very, very much into controlling my space and making sure that LaTanya has everything that LaTanya needs to be happy. This right here is out of my control. And sometimes I really think God didn't cause cancer, number one. But sometimes I think God allows things to happen to get our attention, to let us know, number one, this is not heaven. Number two, God is all that you have at the end of the day. He's the only one that can heal you. People can pray for you till they just pass out, but God is the only one that can heal you. And so you've got to accept what you can't control and give it to who it belongs to, and that's God. But, I didn't come to be preachy, but I really did just need to pour out my heart as I've been thinking about this and what to do about this as far as sharing my testimony and sharing my journey with people. I didn't have any, ulterior motives with that. I just was like, the Lord was just pressing upon me, record your journey. And as my good friend Veronica said the other day, trust the process. Document your journey, trust the process, and know that this is bigger than LaTanya. LaTanya's going to survive this, no doubt. But let's say she didn't survive it. All of what I'm doing right now is for my family and other people who may need to hear these things, hear these encouraging words, But I would say to you, as you are preparing yourself, get a hold of books and other things that are going to help you be better, do better. There's so many things, and I'll link some of those sources, and I'll talk about some of those sources in other videos. But you really do have to grab a hold of resources and things to make you be better and feel more with support and a netting around you. All right. You cannot survive cancer by yourself. It is not one of those situations that you can survive cancer by yourself. And there's lots of people, unfortunately, out there that probably are by themselves. And that's really sad. And so I do invite you, and I'm going to figure it out, and I'll come back in another video to try to give you what it means to get connected with my circle so that we can kind of praying together in an environment, in a community of support, because that's what it's going to take. I'm in a good place mentally, physically, and in my heart and in my soul. I'm in a really good place. But I have cancer. But cancer does not have me. All right. So have an amazing, amazing week. As I make a decision, as I get closer to the journey, I definitely will be documenting that. And, once I have the surgery, I definitely will be coming back to you as to whether or not it's going to be the classic radiation treatment or the savvy radiation treatment, which again, I'm really going for the savvy. Okay? God bless you. Know that I love you. God loves you. Cancer doesn't have us, ladies. It does not have us. We may have it. It does not have us. Have a good day.